Hello, and welcome back to this Let's Play. In the last episode, we managed to build a basic filtration system which soon will be expanded for more functionality. Today I will explore a little bit more and try to find silver and water needed for the last stage on our deployment. Let's go! I left pretty much everything ready at the end of last episode. I only need to put the suit and I will be good to hit the road. It seems I have already some lung damage. I'm pretty sure this happened while I was making Imber. Not sure if this will heal itself with time. Maybe I will have to use the pill, if it is still good for this kind of things. In any case, it doesn't seem to be causing any issues other than the annoying warning, so I will not worry for the moment. And another sunny mining day. I'm going to continue circling around the mountain. Let's see what I can find. My top priority is silver and water. Still some iron on the base, but pretty much flat out on gold and copper. This seems like cobalt. Yeah, it's cobalt. No use for you until I have an advanced furnace. Copper, yes, I do need. I want to finish building the filtration system and add a way to gather specific gases from the base atmosphere. At this moment it's doing a good job moving all the nitrous oxide and pollutants inside the big tank, but everything else is just dumped inside the base. Oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. This is not an immediate problem, but this will keep rising and rising the pressure inside the base, which eventually will become a problem. It was already 120 something when I left. I should have pretty much everything I need to finish the filtration system already printed. But I'm going to need at least one more portable tank to store the excess carbon dioxide, a pipe meter to keep track of how full gets the big tank, and maybe I will make a bigger inline tank for the condensation system. I will need a few more filters as well. Next, I will start focusing on farming. I'm going to build an ice crusher. Yeah, I could melt the ice in the furnace, but I think that will add a lot of complexity to the filtration system. I prefer to keep everything related to water in a separate system. So I'm going to build a portable liquid tank and a portable connector for a dedicated water storage. And of course I will need at least half a stack of liquid pipes. My idea is to start at least with 5 hydroponic trays. This should be enough to keep the little guy fed and start stocking on seeds. A single grow light should be enough for a lot of hydroponic trays, as long as I can find some silver. But speaking of the devil, shiny as gold, half a stacky. Today is my lucky day. Back to the topic. I haven't done any automation, and I don't think I will do very much of it in the started base, but grow lights is something I will definitely automate, because grow lights consume a lot of power. I'm terrible keeping track of time, and it's quite easy to automate these kind of things. I will need a daylight sensor, a couple logic I/O kits, a logic memory kit, and a logic processor kit. It seems they added a special cartridge for plants. I'm going to build one. And I'm sure I'm going to need at least one more stack of pipes and one stack of cables to finish building what's left. I will need a way to refill water bottles, which I plan to link to the dedicated water storage. And it will be nice to complete the basic setup with a power bench so I can connect a microwave. Raw potatoes are terrible as food. That looks blue, good blue. I mean, water, light blue. Yep. For sure it's not oxide and doesn't look greenish like that nitrous ore. Oh yeah baby, we found water. Give me more. Give me more. Come on. That's it. A little bit disappointed, but something is something. There seems to be a bit more over that hill. I have to check it out, but I still need to grab gold for Electrum. I'm thinking if I manage to make a nice amount of Electrum, it's about time to start upgrading some of the tools. The arc welder is just amazing. A labeler will come in handy for sure. And for that, I don't even need alloys. Small batteries are okay, depending for what, but an extra large battery will be very nice to have. With the Electrum we get today, and the in-bar constant and solder I managed to get from the first mining trip, I should be able to build an electronics printer mod and a tool printer mod. And that will be a game changer. I have the feeling I have the night all over me. Not yet, but it will be in a blink. Before leaving, I want to check if there was really some water over here. I'm sure I saw something light blue. Yeah, there it is. Come on, be a little bit more generous than the last spot. Doesn't look like it. It's okay. No point in being greedy. We got some, and we got silver. Time to go home, before the darkness swallows us like a lost memory. If it didn't already. Did it? Oh no, that's the mountainside. Well, I was a little bit on edge. I'm not afraid to confess. Good to see you, ballerinas. Home sweet home. And with silver for Electrum. Yippee! Oh yeah. I'm quite happy. I'm going to make great things with both of you. Let's prepare the fuel right away, because it's time to cook. This should be okay for Electrum. I'm going to put aside a little bit more. in case I need to raise the temperature to smelt the rest of the ores. It seems I forgot the cooling valve open, but it's okay. The smelting will warm up the place again. And now that I notice, I can stop looking at it. The furnace is totally empty. Nice. Thanks. Get some rest. You can stay open. Electrum, there we go. Plenty margin for temperature, but we need to keep the pressure low. 2.4 or 2.5 megapascals if I recall well. Mm, 2.95 and dropping, but very slowly. Maybe we can help. 2.75. Almost there. And now should go. What was I thinking when I placed the inline tank there?
Waste tank caution.
A bit over 800 Kelvin, but I think it's not going to be enough for iron. Yeah, it's getting down too quick. I will need to add more fuel. Still some oxygen left. Probably I only need to add volatiles. $900K and racing. Let's go for it. I'll go stack by stack just in case. The little blue ball is touching my not so blue ones. It's okay. After this batch, I probably will change the location of the furnace. Could have made more Electrum, but I recall some items that need a bit of silver to make. And 100 grams is a nice amount to start with. Nice, everything is done. And we finally have some Electrum. Now, what do I need to filter all of you? Those blinking volatiles are a little bit suspicious. Oh, cooling please. I'm quite sure there's volatiles inside. Maybe there's a bug with the handheld. I think I'm going to make a filter for it. But first, let's make the pipe meter, so I don't keep forgetting. It should be there already. And of course, the fueling meter is upside down. Well, not really, but it is upside down for my standards. Not sure if I need the handle or the wrench. Yep, wrench. Ah, much better. Okay, and about those volatiles. This thing keeps blinking. Are you Schrödinger volatiles? But yeah, they are getting into the filtration circuit. For sure there's volatiles there. Now, time to decide. There's 3 nasties and capacity to filter only 2. I would say pollutant is the less dangerous to drop in the air. And I have already some there. I can take care of them later, when I deal with the base's atmosphere.
Waste tank critical.
Waste tank is almost full. I could just empty the canister here, but there's already a lot. Actually, I wanna try something. And I will grab you as well for the experiment. Because carbon dioxide is supposed to be solid with low temperature. So, if I open this door and let the airlock fill with cold air. Now close. And open the canister. Haha, there you go. It crystallized. Well, it made clonk when it fell, so maybe crystallize is not the proper term. Things like this really made me love this game. And no CO2 left. Everything went down. Well, it seems like between laughs and giggles, a new day has just started. I'm quite happy with the day. We found water, we have Electrum, we got a few more resources. Actually, probably enough to build what is left for a starter base. The following days should be pretty much intense building to put everything on the floor. So, all for all, if I don't make any more mistakes, we should have a shiny new feature in this planet. Let's save this game before my optimism returns to nominal levels. This has been episode 7. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. And hopefully, see you in the next one.